Hello folks, Sam Owens here with a product that I think a lot of people are going to like for their garage or that shop that you have or business. It is a VEVOR plier set. There's 8 pieces in this set, and we're going to examine them. I'm going to put a lot of information as we go through the program up to the upper right hand side. I'll concentrate on showing you the pieces. So let's open it up and see what we got. Alright, first this is the case it comes in, and it's quite nice. And one thing I see right off before we start into it is you have these 2 little holes right here, grommets. And I see very easily this could have a place in your garage or shop that you could have a couple of pegs there that this could hang on while you're working with it, and easily select the tool you need. Okay, and we're going to go through. You have a little user manual that's going to give you a lot of information. Actually, I'm showing the dimensions of each of the tools up there, and let me just look and see. It's always a good idea. You may find some information in here that is very helpful. Like all user manuals, they try to give you what you need. And we have in the set, you have 1 6-inch slip joint pliers. Those are right here, and this is high carbon steel, and VEVOR makes a nice quality tool for a low price. That's one thing you'll notice. Also, the handle is molded and very ergonomically suitable to your hand and comfort. It's got the nice shape with some grips on it, so that's going to really do the job. This is a basic tool we're all familiar with. Then moving on up, and here they have a used for gripping flat or cylinder metal parts. Slip joint pliers can be used to clamp or pull with the jaws, as well as to cut thin wires at the neck. Right here, maybe a lot of people didn't realize this, but you put a piece of wire in there heavy like a clothes hanger, and that will clamp down. And let's try it. Okay, they're talking about this little guy right in here. That this is a regular wire coat hanger, and you just sit here and snaps it right off very easily with very little pressure. We go to the next one, is the 8-inch needle nose pliers, and they're used for shaping, cutting, and bending wire. Very useful for electrical folks. Here's the one, and wow, that's uniquely different. It's black at this point on the ends, and then it's shiny down this way. Okay. Like they say, good for bending wire, curving a wire to go around the electrical connection of a light switch. And also you can turn a bolt if you needed. And also you have side cutters to cut the wire off when you need it. So electricians use these a lot. And so now you have a pair of them. Let's see. Actually, these are in, this is the one that was going here. And then we have the 3 is 6-inch diagonal cutting plier, and they're used for cutting wire and small pins. This is a heavy duty size also. Nothing little about that. And that's basically its tool. Its job is to cut wire mostly. or small metal pins. They skip through this and go 4, 5, and 6 are your slip joint pliers. First it starts with the 8-inch, and they call it groove joint or slip joint, and then the 10-inch, and then the 12-inch. And let's look at the small one here, the 8-inch. All of these are used for turning and holding bolts and nuts, gripping irregular shaped objects, and clamping material. Here's the things: if you're not used a slip joint plier or groove joint, the big thing about them is they hold the jaws parallel. If you can adjust the opening, and look how it holds it parallel, so you pick the slot that gives you the best leverage. So also this one I noticed is curved, so you could hold pipes and round objects very well. So it acts as a clamp, but you can turn bolts of all sizes, 4-sided, 5-sided, and any type of bolt could be turned with this. Okay, and we'll go to the next one. Is just a variation of that, a larger size, and you just move it down, and actually that's the widest opening right there. But that may not be big enough for the pipe or whatever you have, so you got the Big Daddy down here. What is that? The 12. Every toolbox should have a set of like these slip joint pliers, because you can really do some work with them. And between all of them, all of your clamping needs and everything are great. Let me show you one other thing about this. Is it's great for pulling nails. You can grab a nail, and with this rounded area you can just pry it right out. Lots and lots of uses for these tools, slip joint pliers. Okay, moving on down past the groove joint or slip joint, number 7 is the 8-inch lineman pliers. This is the guys that are working out on the lines with heavy wire, and that's what that is for. Electrician's tool. Okay, and it's heavier than the long nose pliers, and it will grab larger wires and twisting and also loosening things, and you have a set of cutters on the side for heavy wire. Great tool, and it's got its uses. Then we move on down to the last one, an 8 or a 10-inch adjustable wrench. This is a must for quick jobs that you just don't want to go and open up the tools with all the wrenches. Just one little bolt you need, and this is it. Very, very nice movement. And right here they even put a gauge on here to help you before you get to the bolt. You can actually set this up and hand it to your coworker or something up a ladder or what have you. So this is going to be a great tool. Now they do this with a black finish around it, just like the long nose pliers and the lineman tool. They coat it in black, so they treat it a little different there. So an adjustable wrench is a big help. Alrighty. That is your 8-piece tools, and it will cover just about any job you need where you need clamping down on something. And I think you'll like it a lot. Here's what you do when you're finished with it. If you're hanging it on the wall, if it's hung on the wall, you can fold this over, take it down, fold it over, and then you can just line this up into a nice tight package. Nothing's going to fall out this way. And then you have a piece of Velcro there that you can just put her down there, throw it in your truck, and you can go and handle that job that requires this type of tool. I did need to put this in here. I like to keep the instructions with it, just so if I need some information. All right, great product, and I think you'll like it also. I want to thank you very much for watching my video.